Alright, Wargamers, so I'm playing a 50-point game tonight. The scenario is close quarters, so it's 2 flags. Control your own for 1, control the opponent's for 2, and dominate theirs for 3. I'm facing trolls with P-Grim there. He's got an Earthborn, a Swamp Troll, and an Impaler in his battle group. He's then got a max unit of Femblades with a Fell Caller and a Chronicler. He's got Hawthorne hiding behind the building. He's got Pig Burrowers there. He's also got the Tuffalos, or Long Riders, on the flank there. I'm using P. Irisk. It's the list I used for my last battle report almost. So it's Silas, Iron Fangs, Kayazi, Conquest, Battle Mechanics, but I've swapped out the Devastator for Steelhead Rifleman. Sorry, don't know what he's doing there. He should be with his unit. Yeah, so because I've got a tournament coming up that's doing timed turns, and this is going to be one of my lists, hopefully. I'm going to be limiting myself to 10-minute turns. Yeah, so I got the first go onto Khador turn 1. So, end of Khador turn 1, everyone just ran up pretty much. Iron Flesh on the Iron Fang Pikeman, Superiority on the Conquest, so he was able to move up 12. Yeah, so that's what the board looks like. Onto Trolls turn 1. So end of Trolls turn 1, everything just moved up. Tuffalos are over there, Hawthorne over there, Pig Burrowers just there, they haven't burrowed yet. Femblades ran up, P-Grim put, what was it, Swarm on himself. And yeah, gave Pathfinder to the Fellblades, and the Chronicler gave Pathfinder to himself. So yeah, no one's died yet. Maybe some in the next turn. So on to Khador turn 2. So end of Khador turn 2, I let Superiority drop. I upkept Iron Flesh, gave 3 to the Conquest. He shot the Earthborn, hit him, and put 7 damage on him. Boosted against Grim, but did no damage. Rifleman went, did no damage to, did 2 damage to, what's his face? Hawthorne. And shot 2 Femblades, knocked him down, but they made their tough rolls. I was kind of disappointed with them. My opponent pointed out that they don't have Vengeance, so probably just as well. Obviously, Shield March to the Iron Fangs, walked up, Shield Wall, and mini-feated. So their armor 22. Kayazi just ran up. Battle Mechanics just ran base to base with the Conquest. Irisk moved up and just camped full focus. I didn't use his feat turn. I did kind of forget it, but thinking about it, probably, yeah, I can save it for a turn and it'll still be useful. So yeah, on to Trolls turn 2. I'm a bit worried about those guys. They have a lot of tricks up their sleeve. So that's the end of Trolls turn 2. Hawthorne over here charged 3 of the Steelheads. Impact attacked and killed 2 of them, and then killed the other one. The Pig Burrowers burrowed. Over here, the Fellblades charged some of the Iron Fangs and Kayazi. However, he forgot to activate his Chronicler to give him the +2 to attack rolls. And since both the Kayazi and Iron Fangs are defense 16, he was needing 10s to hit them. So unfortunately, not a single one of them died. Yeah, which was pretty unfortunate for him. The Swamp Troll tried to throw a Kayazi, but missed him. The Earthborn moved up and threw the Kayazi that was behind the wall at one over here and killed him, killed both of them. The Long Riders charged in and they killed 2 more. Kiazi, so I've lost 4 Kiazi basically this turn. One other point to note is the Fen Blades cause terror, so my Kiazi failed their rally check, so they are fleeing now, because I rolled boxcars. But with Irist's feet, all I've got to do is activate him first, move him up, and pop his feet so they become fearless, so they immediately rally, and then they're in their activation, they can go normally. So yeah, these 3 Tuffaloes just ran over here. The Impaler moved up, tried to hit a Kiazi, but missed. And so Grim has put Swarm on himself, and yeah, and Elemental Communion from the Earthborn, I think. So yeah, on to Khador turn 3. So end of Khador turn 3, the Conquest moved up and did a sweep attack. He killed one of the Tuffaloes and put 6 damage on the other 2. The Kovnik moved up and knocked down this, the Femblade over there. The Rifleman could then move out of combat and did some CRAs into Hawthor. He's got 2 left on his mounted. Sorry, he's
Lies!
he's not actually dismounted. It's just that it was he kept falling off the base. Yeah, then Saxon moved up, gave Pathfinder to the Kiazi. Irist moved up, put Iron Flesh on himself, used his feet so the Kiazi rallied, and everyone got +2 to their attack rolls, and put Battle Lust on the Kiazi. They then charged in over there, put some damage, a bit of damage on the Earthborn and on the Impaler, and put some damage on. So Grim has got 4 damage on him, and but he transferred some off to the Swamp Troll. Then the Iron Fangs went. They just moved in and they managed to kill 4 Femblades, but he got kind of had a good amount of tough rolls. But they're going to get Vengeance next turn, which is kind of worrying. So yeah, and they're in the Iron Fangs are in Shield Wall as well. So all of my Warrior models have a 4-up tough, which is nice, but probably going to get hit pretty hard next turn. So on to Trolls turn 3. So end of Trolls turn 3. It started off with the Fenblades doing their vengeance moves. They failed to kill anyone though because of my basically some pretty poor attack rolls and then some 4-up toughs. Then Grim went, he did his feat, so everyone in his control area, so that was everyone up to here, got -3 speed, is it? A -3 defense? He then cast, what spell was it that's the -2 defense?
Mark for Death.
Yeah, he cast Mark for Death on the Kiazi, so got it on them. So the Kiazi were reduced to defense 11, and then he killed one of them. The Impaler and that Femblade killed the other Kiazi over there. This Tuffalo killed 1 Kiazi. That Kiazi, however, survived 5 attacks from the Earthborn and made 5 4-up tough rolls, which is insane. The Femblades went, they killed, only managed to kill 1 Iron Fang Pikeman, which was pretty bad, I'm not going to lie, so I've lost. Yeah, I've got 1 Kiazi left. The Swamp Troll moved over and finished off the underboss, because that Femblade killed him, but he made his tough roll. Made a load of 4-up toughs this turn, it was ridiculous. Over here, Hawthor charged, impact attacked, killed 1 guy, and then killed another one. They don't get tough because they're not friendly faction. The Pig Burrowers went, oh no, the Chronicler, no, the Fellcaller went and did a spray, but didn't do anything. The Burrowers went, these 2 here missed, well, they missed an initial each, and then they rolled really poorly on their attack roll, so the Kovnik's still alive with no damage. The other pikeman died though. These 2 Tuffalos put 4 damage onto the Conquest. I think that's about it. So yeah, so he's used his feat, I've used mine. These Pig Burrowers are a bit of a worry over here. So yeah, onto Khador turn 4. So end of Khador turn 4, I started off by giving 3 to the Conquest. He then did a sweep attack, and I boosted both of them because I gave him 3 focus. They both hit, but both of those Tuffalos made their tough checks, so they're both knocked down. Then, which is kind of annoying, but I moved the mechanics over, and they needed a 10, I think it was,
10 to kill.
To force a tough check, and one of them managed to roll it, so hitting automatically because it's knocked down, and he failed the tough check. Irisk moved over to base. He up hit Iron Flesh, and he's camping 4. He then shot the knockdown Tuffalo with a sword cannon and killed him. Over here, the riflemen went. They shot a couple of guys, but they made their tough check. Oh, they killed one, and the others made their tough check. Saxon shot a guy, but he made his tough check. The Kovnik failed to kill anyone. The Iron Fangs did shield wall. They killed the Swamp Troll, and they killed a couple more, like 3. Oh no, they killed about 2 Fenblades. The Kiazi did 1 or 2 Fenblades. The Kiazi did nothing. But these two moved over to just a screen, Irisk. So yeah, so I scored 1 for controlling this, and killed the Swamp Troll. So yeah, I don't know, I was going on to Trolls turn 4. So end of Trolls turn 4, I'll try and remember all that happened. The Fenblades did their Vengeance move and killed a couple of the Pikemen. I think they killed the Kovnik as well. Didn't they, or was that later on? Yeah, they killed the Kovnik. The Fellcaller charged in and killed a Rifleman. Hawthorne moved around and killed another Rifleman. The Pig Burrowers burrowed. The Chronicler gave them the thing Hero's Tragedy, so if I hit them, I'm knocked down now. Because I don't have my Kovnik, my guys aren't immune to knockdown anymore. The Fenblades then cleared up, killed a couple more pikemen. Grim went, he shot one of the, he did the spell Mark for Death on one of the pikemen and hit and killed him. And then, so they had so the pikemen are at -2 defense. The Impaler moved around, threw another spear and killed a guy, killed one of the pikemen over here. The Dire Troll, the Earthborn eventually killed the Kiazi back there and healed a little bit. The Impaler also healed a little bit. So I've got 1 regular pikeman left, the UA. I scored another control point this turn, so I'm on 2. Yeah, Grim is sitting on 1 Fury, so we'll see what we can do in Khador turn 5. So end of Khador turn 5, I realised that the Fellcaller there was within 4 inches. Wait, it is within 4 inches of the flag, you can test. Yeah, so I only actually had 1 point. I gave 3 to the Conquest. He shot his little gun first, boosted and hit Grim, and did 2 damage. He chose not to transfer, then shot his big gun, hit, did 8 damage, and he transferred it. Irisk moved up, did grind with Wishing the Last Signs Importance, boosted to hit, and did a few more damage. I think he's got 6 damage left, so not quite enough to kill him. Then shot with my sword cannon and missed. That Iron Fang just moved up and engaged those Fellcalls. I didn't attack them because if I killed one, I'd be knocked down, and then they could just move away. These guys CRA'd into there, but didn't manage to dismount him. He's got 1 left. And then the mechanics just ran up and engaged the Impaler, the final Tuffalo, and that Fellblade. So yeah, I scored a point, so I'm on 2 control points. But yeah, it's looking pretty dire. He's got Iron Flesh on him, but he's probably going to die this turn. He's probably will take an Earthborn to the face, I think. So we'll see. Just on to Trolls turn 5. So end of Trolls turn 5, and that is the game. Grim basically aimed and shot his snare gun, needing a 9. He boosted needing a 9, so knocked Irisk down. The Fenblades moved in, hit him automatically, and reduced him to 1 damage box. Then the Earthborn just charged in and just destroyed him. So yeah, that was a good game, really tough. Took a long time, but no, I had good fun. I think I'll swap out the steel heads though for Widowmakers and something else because they were pretty appalling this game. So yeah, see you on the next battle report.